Hello guys, RG here and welcome back to another Dusks update video. In this video I've done a lot again, but this time we're closing or nearing completion. I really want to have a big part of the map done in about 2 weeks, big enough to make an alpha release. So that means that I will get probably 1 to maybe 3 people to give a quick test play and see what they can come up with the bugs they can find, etc, etc. Do not get hyped for that. Do not ask if you can be a alpha or beta tester yet, because I will not choose them from the comment section. Okay, let's get a little more excited here. This is a little thing that you will see in the map. I'm not going to show you what it is exactly, but you see it's me. And I think a lot of you can actually guess what it is, because this is the area that you will see it from. So yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to show you. Next thing is I've got a reward bag. This has been modeled now. So before I had, I think, a texture, and now it's a model, so that looks a lot better. I also have something to show you with the quest line. So for example, reward bags, just throw them out, and you'll hear a little sound, which is new. That sound is new. That's what I wanted to show you as well. And then I get a reward, in this case leather pants. Okay, and then quest 1. You need to hand in a chest. Well, this has been changed. That's not too significant, but when I click this, you get a little sound as well. So those little sounds are really what I implemented. It's just something fun I did. But that's of course not the majority of what I added for this video. You guys have probably seen this shot before a few times. Well, now it's a little bit bigger. I didn't intend to show that quickly, but yeah, this shot, this is the spawn island. This is the spawn island. You spawn right on this stone block when you start off the game. And this obelisk, I decided to call them, and this island there were already visible. You knew they existed if you have followed this well, update series for a bit. There's now another island, and if you can see in the left hand corner, there's a little thing there, and there's a little thing there, there's a little thing there, there's a little thing there, something there, something there. Well, most of them are obelisks. So that one is an obelisk, this one is an obelisk, that one is an obelisk, and that one as well. And this is actually also an obelisk. Even though it looks a little bit like a planet, which I intended to. So, yeah, obelisks are now a bit more common, and they illustrate more of the path that you need to take to get to next islands. So the islands are not going to be spread around like a world map, so you can go there, find something, go there, something. It's more like an order. So the first island you will need to head to is that one, and then I'm not going to show you any more. I do have some teleport buttons for myself here, so you can see a few things here. I'm quickly going to head to the dungeon, which is new. Okay, I nearly fell. And this is one of my new favorite structures. It's not done, but that's mainly because I don't know what to do about it. It looks kind of crazy, and that's exactly what I intended on. I guess you can see there's still command blocks and things I needed to add with that. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the insides, but it's a dungeon, and it will be a very, very important dungeon in the map, in the exploring quest line. If you've been following me on Twitter, you have seen this before. This is just a 3D projection instead of a picture. So yeah, that's one of the structures. There's a structure there as well. We've probably seen that from the previous video. A brief thing I wanted to show you about that is, and as you can see, there's the same obelisk we saw before, and that's the same structure. So you can see everything links up a bit. As you see, the mycelium looks more like mycelium again. That's because I removed the feature of the, how is it called? Witch soil? I don't even know how it's, cursed earth. That's it. So cursed earth, that basically was blocks that spawn more mobs than other blocks. I removed that feature because one reason it wasn't working too great. You had to have access to skylight, which I didn't really like, and it was laggy overall, and had some things that were broken half of the time. So that's my reason for removing it. I removed the texture. Now you have an access to mycelium instead of a retextured block mycelium. So that's one of the things. I might still implement something like that, but it will probably go somewhere in the technology quest line. So that's a few things that that I will show you. Another thing, if you're still hanging onto this little update and you are planning on playing the map, see there's the spawn island. You can barely see it. I might spread things around a little bit more, but you have to block everywhere. This obelisk is kind of strange. You can see it barely from the spawn island if you are on the default render distance, which I am on. So yeah, if you're still hanging on and you want to have something, you want to see something secret, here it is. So yeah, it's an end gateway. You've probably seen it before in the end if you played some survival, and it basically teleports you all the way over here You can't see the beacon beam from here because it's too far, but it teleports you back to the main island. The nether has not changed too much, I'm not going to show you that. And anyways, the command blocks are still expanding. The quest is the last thing I want to get back at. Okay, so quickly, all the quests have, these are the quest lines. You can see them over here as well, it's just nice. So there are like 10 in this row. And that's because this is the first quest line. That is the second, third, fourth, fifth. They all from the second until the sixth, I think. It's all a specific subject. So this is the main quest line. It basically introduces you to Skyblock, and it has 10, and that's complete. So everything that has 10 is complete. So you can see this is complete. I need 2 more for this one, and this is actually the technology quest line. But you can see that I finished the weaponry quest line, and then I finished the botany quest line. Explorer, this is this is the monster. I have still a lot to do for monsters. Also Explorer, which is the second one, is almost done. So you can see that we are getting to an end here. I announced on Twitter that we are now on 85%. So I post a lot of updates at the moment. I have a lot of things that I can add. This is my to-do list. I'm not going to show you any more of it because it might spoil things a little bit. But that's my to-do list. It's tomorrow. This morning it was full, and now it isn't anymore. So I cleaned up a lot of little things to do, and basically that rounds up this video as well. And the map is almost done, and I'm really excited. I don't really show it. I'm a bit tired at the moment, but I'm really excited to finish this map and actually get it to you and let you play it and see what you like about it, because it's a big map and I might make a second version of it anyways. I have so many ideas. I need to round up this video. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope you are stoked just like I am, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!